Well, many times we hear about the brave soldiers who were lost in World War II, but tonight we hear about a soldier who, after 70 years, is finally returning home.
Sandy Jones's grandma always knew her son would come home.
My grandmother was sure he was coming home right up to the end. She just knew, that she just wasn't going to accept it because that was just the way she was.
The only way Sandy came to know her uncle was through a picture hanging in her hallway.
When you hear about somebody for years and years and years and you don't really know who they are, and you just want to meet them. So it's just too bad.
2 days after the attack at Pearl Harbor, First Lieutenant William Bernier joined the United States Air Force, only shortly after Sandy was born.
He must have just said, I'm going. To me, he's a hero.
But before he became First Lieutenant Bernier, he was Laddie.
Everybody called him Laddie. I never heard anyone ever call him Bill or William. It was just Laddie.
Laddie grew up on his family's ranch in Augusta, Montana.
I went out to the farm in Augusta every summer. It was a nice place out there, so I kind of envy him what he could have had.
He went away to study at Montana State University and wanted nothing more than to become a rancher after returning from the war.
I'm sure it was absolutely what he thought of, when you're at war and you're thinking of those things. I'm sure that's what he thought of as absolute home and what he was looking forward to.
First Lieutenant Bernier served as a bombardier on a 12-man crew of a B-24 Liberator bomber. His last mission would be April 10, 1944. His aircraft was shot down near Hansa Bay of Papua New Guinea. But 70 years later, Sandy's grandma was right. Laddie is coming home.
I'm just so happy to be able to bring him home. I just, to me that's the crowning moment. I get to finish all of this and say, Grandma, I brought him home. Not quite how you might have wanted it, but that's kind of where that is.
Bernier's remains are scheduled to arrive in Billings, Montana tomorrow, and on Friday, a memorial service will be held in his hometown of Augusta. In Helena, Amanda Rowley, ABC Fox, Montana News.